We are in a simulation. Are we gonna discuss our discovery?
Yes, you should.
That's
And Jenny's discovery of reading.
Jenny discovered how to read.
Yeah,
for
and then she
sure.
brought you that fact.
Thank
For
you,
sure, we're
Jenny.
gonna be discussing a couple things really. We're gonna talk about our trip. Then we're gonna talk about.
Well, I'm gonna be very quiet throughout that whole thing.
Back for Blood, maybe?
I haven't played that, but yeah.
No?
Mm.
Oh.
I skip on it for now until everybody's played it.
Well, no, we can talk about it. Like Dimitri said, I'll just be quiet during that. I'll put in what I know, which is not much.
I don't know anything on Back for Blood either. It would be pointless to this podcast if that's what the topics are.
I think wasn't there something else you wanted to just do, Ray?
Let's see. Whoops.
I'm gonna go get some water real quick. And throw away
I'll
my
get you
chicken.
water.
I'm back.
Oh shit, boys! I just remembered. Or I just saw.
What?
I
Mm.
don't know why.
What's up?
But apparently now we have 25 subscribers.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
So we gotta actually plan to Ray.
Now we actually gotta do a 24-hour podcast.
Damn
Right,
it, Ray.
so the most important part is location. Where are we gonna do it?
So
We do it
that
at the
is
apartment.
You do it here, but probably not the best connection. Unless we just set up in the living room.
It's a podcast. You just record it. You're talking
Yeah.
about 24-hour stream of a podcast?
It doesn't have to be just a podcast.
What are we even gonna talk about for 24 hours?
I don't know. We could stuff like what I just said.
Just dumb things. Yeah, because
Yeah,
now we
dumb.
have 25 subscribers. So
25 unwilling subscribers.
We never said when we would do it. We just said that we would do it.
It's true, but we should do it anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, next we gotta go for the Jebaiter mukbang.
Jebaiter mukbang. How many subscribers? 30?
You can do 3 mukbangs.
26.
Wait, 20.
26 subscribers. Mukbang. All right.
What is a
Oh, God.
mukbang?
Where
It's
we
just
eat.
It's just
Yeah.
people eating in front of a camera and talking.
It's
Like
just
a
a
podcast with food.
podcast with food.
Well, kind of like how Epic Mealtime was back in the day.
No,
Kinda.
that's just food
You ever seen
videos.
Nikado Avocado? No, I assume not. Okay, cool.
No, I know who he is.
Dude, I saw some TikTok thing with him. It actually made me pretty sad.
Why?
Because it showed him like when they first started the channel, how skinny
Oh
they were.
yeah, he skinny. He played violin. He seemed pretty talented, and now
And now
He's
Yeah.
the other guy was like, the other like his like
His
companion
friend.
or whatever.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
friend. He was all
Oh,
crying. He's like, "You did this to me." I was like, "Damn."
I learned this from watching you, Dad.
We can talk music.
I,
mean,
have
yeah,
my 4.
you can talk about whatever.
I am.
All right, so we
I have
start
my
off.
4.
All right, so far, here's what we're doing. So we're starting off with our 25th subscriber, planning our 24-hour podcast. A little bit,
Yeah,
not too much in detail.
I thought Christian had an idea how we start off the podcast.
Oh yeah. I was gonna. So we usually have trouble starting off. So what I was gonna do is at the beginning just start asking an opening question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess our opening question this time could have been what I asked earlier.
Jesus.
But like here's a couple. It was like
Oh, Hachi scared me.
okay, yeah, like what's urban myth or scary story messed you up as a child? Like I have one for sure that I know.
Oh, I have one. That was it with them in my own family.
Yeah. There's anything like that. Or like if you were a wrestler, what would your name and gimmick be? Ray.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you've got
Samuel
that. Samuel Jackson.
My finisher is being black.
My gimmick is that I'm black.
It's gotta be racist.
We gotta cancel Ray.
Ray, that's racist.
Hey,
You
Hachi.
can't do that. You can't say that.
Hachi, you look so happy. Here, you want to come up here with me, Hachi?
Hachi will.
Here, come here. Here, Hachi. What?
So
Hachimoto's.
yeah, I guess you could just think of that as I would do the introduction and shit, and then once I'll probably say your name last, and then that's when I'll cue you in.
Okay.
Like,
By the way, I haven't been on since the first episode, right?
I don't know how many episodes you've been in. I don't remember.
Hachimoto.
If you guys are bored and want something to watch, you can watch me just do this. Just clicking on the screen.
Isn't that all most games are?
Yes.
Oh, he's
All
getting
right,
filled.
so we are episode 12. Let's see.
Dang, we've got double our subscribers. Or double our episode and subscribers.
What episode are we on?
12.
Wow. Wow.
Can't
Big
believe that.
milestone.
Yeah.
Big milestone. That's the big 1-2.
Big one, too.
We're,
Yep.
we're in our tweens.
It's
Bro,
two
it's
numbers.
Or peak
Bro,
tweens.
you know what's
bro.
crazy? Like the difference in fucking descriptions.
What? How?
Like what's it called? Because like if you look on the channel, if you look at the first ever podcast, like the description's just very plain.
Bare bones, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like bare.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the second one, it kind of ups it up a little bit. But then if you look at the last one, it's like a whole ass thing.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. It's like you get more comfortable, you find your groove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
I've been you.
Real
How'd
quick,
you just want to
Isaac,
pet?
what were the
I-
topics that you had in mind?
Oh, so the four I brought in were. So the switches. Which one y'all prefer getting? A new Switch or a Steam Deck or that Steam thing?
Oh yeah, the Steam Deck.
Things that we used to like when we were younger, but we hate now.
Mm-hmm.
The vacation in general, and is Battlefield actually gonna for once take over Call of Duty for this year?
You type it out into the podcast ideas.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
That way you can look at it and while we're still having conversation, we can think about the other questions.
Yeah.
What do you want me to put it at?
In the
podcast
podcast
ideas.
ideas.
Yeah.
I guess just do like a little bullet point
Yeah, I was
thing.
gonna say, because the only real thing that I wanted to talk about for sure was just the trip, and then we could always talk about Back for Blood, that game, if you guys want to or not.
We could talk about it next time because the open beta is coming out tomorrow.
Oh, Isaac, if you hit shift and enter, it lets you do a new line instead of like just posting it.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of boomer. You said shift and enter.
Yeah.
Ah,
If you're on your phone, you can just press enter and it'll just
yeah,
do
that
the line
sounds
for
like.
it.
Oh, I spelled doink.
I only had 3. I mean, like for some of these, I have multiple entries, but like I only have 3 actual topics. I spelled movies wrong.
Children's movies are dumb.
Children's movies are dumb.
Children's movies
I
are
can get
dumb.
down on that one.
Oh, you're talking about when we were on the trip?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, what in specific made you want to do that? What movie?
Because Isaac reminded me
It was
the
that
secret
it was
ingredient
specific,
to
it was
my secret
specifically yeah, it was fucking Kung Fu Panda.
the
Oh.
secret ingredient to my secret ingredient soup is
Nothing.
nothing.
Oh, you know what I love?
What?
Monsters House, and they're like, "Where are your parents?" My dad's at the pharmacy, and my mom's at the movies with a trainer.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good line.
That was good.
Alright,
God,
it
it's so
seems
hot
like-
in this room.
It seems like we have a lot, really.
Yeah,
to
so
talk
like
about,
we
so
don't have to go
maybe-
through all of these. Like it's just this is what we can talk about. Whatever like flows next naturally.
Yeah. Because honestly, we can talk about the trip stories, and then that's when it's probably gonna cue into like children's movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that'll be an easy switch off, and then after that, we'll talk about what's it called? After that, I guess Isaac can finally, I guess, just do the whole like new Switch or Stream Deck or whatever questions he had. I feel like by then, I mean, we'd already be done by the end of that one, probably.
Yeah.
Because literally, if we have the opening intro, and then we have Christian's little fact thing that we're gonna talk about, we're probably gonna spend like what 5-10 minutes on that, and then we're gonna talk about the trip, and then from there we're gonna talk about the children's movies, and then the new Switch or Stream Deck, and if we still have some time to spare, I guess we can just talk about whatever else that we had.
We have time. Maybe the two brain cells shake. You know.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna go into the
Where did Isaac go?
trip anyway.
No. If we have time.
Okay, but everyone just ignored me. Where did Isaac go?
I don't
No
know.
idea.
I don't
can't-
know.
You can't join back either. He doesn't have permission.
I know.
You have to join a different chat and then you can move him.
Bean, stop licking my ankle.
I'll lick your ankle.
I mean,
Ew.
better you than Bean.
Yeah,
Just
that's
little
what I'm
stinky
saying.
ass.
Better bean than dead.
Oh, don't grab me.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the 25 subscriber special. I don't know if I said that or not, but
You said it earlier.
yeah. I'm about to say, I don't know if I said that when I was overviewing what we're gonna talk about today.
Computer died.
His computer died. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're still waiting.
I guess RuneScape was too powerful for his computer.
You couldn't handle your stream.
Phew.
Okay.
Oh, well, now there are 3. Oh no. What a fool I've been.
No.
What a fool I've been. I have made a grave mistake.
My God, I got clapped. Jesus Christ. How much was hit that hard?
Have you thought about not getting clapped?
I wish. I ran by this guy. He just slapped me with his tail and I lost like a quarter of my health.
Whose barky dogs are these?
That's what I'm saying. Huh?
I got kicked.
You kicked him.
I don't know. It wasn't me.
I'm gonna join back into any other chat and we'll move him. Oh my God, there's so many.
So wait, has Devin gotten 99 in anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so he just has that as his bio or as his status.
Yeah, because we call him a bot because he does mining. It's like the only skill he does. Oh, and also on top of that, it's because there's like a bot detection system. That's like a plugin for this thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like not official, but it's like being tested out and worked on, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
And it has Devin as like 90. I think it used to be like 90% a bot. The algorithm was 90% sure Devin was a bot. So that's where the botting thing comes from. Mood you, Isaac.
Thank you. That scumbag didn't move me.
That's what I'm
Oh, sorry, I
saying.
didn't even notice you were on.
Yeah, you said you're a loser.
I'm so lonely.
Just I saw the topics, and I don't know what the switches are.
Oh, it's just there's a new Switch with a new screen and better battery, and then there's
Again.
this
Well,
yeah, and then
actually, how
there's
about this? Just save it for the podcast, and you just tell me about it, and I can give like my reaction towards it
you know what? Good idea.
from an outsider's perspective.
Good idea. I should have thought about that. My dumbass.
That's okay. I still don't. Wasn't really paying attention to begin with, so you can just
Wow.
say it
No.
again.
Okay, so what I'll tell you then. Yeah. Well, whenever we're all
Oh,
ready. Ray.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all ready pretty much. So everybody good to go?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Shut the
Episode.
fuck
I'm
up, Ray.
just.
Okay, man, my bad.
I mean, have you been recording this entire time, anyways?
Yeah, I've been recording this whole entire time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All
Don't
right.
ever make a mistake again.
So episode 13, boys. All right. Isaac,
Yes.
you good? You haven't said anything.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, yeah, we can.
Okay, making sure. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 13th episode of the Jebaiters podcast. I'm your host, Ray, as always. And I'm joined here by my lovely co-hosts and guests and whatever else you want to fucking call them. We got Isaac here with us. Everybody say hi to Isaac.
Ayo.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi. Hey.
Hi, Isaac.
We also got Alex here.
Hi.
No one cares about that guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alex,
fuck that
who?
guy.
Who?
We also got our boy Dimitri, which y'all haven't seen in a while. I don't even remember what last episode he was in, but he's here.
This has been a very long time.
It's been a minute or two.
And,
It has been a fat minute.
and of course, we have the one, the only, small butterman, Christian himself.
Ew.
Imagine if there were more of me. That'd be terrible.
That would be fucking awful.
Yeah, can't
Wait, wait.
imagine.
Yeah.
I know Christian wanted to start it off with something, so you want to go ahead?
Maybe the viewers can type in the answers too, what they think. You know?
This is
Okay.
true.
That is true. You know what? I just
Mhm.
realized we forgot to plug our Instagram at the end of the last one, so because we wanted to get questions in there from people.
Oh.
But
If we get
anyways,
any.
Oh yeah. Anyone.
I'll plug it this time.
just think back to your childhood. You ever
Yes.
hear something like your friend told you in elementary school or on the playground? Just this like urban myth or legend that really messed you up as a kid.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I
So
know I have one.
there's this
Or
really
Isaac,
old. So there's like this old song. I don't remember who made the song, but it's on this jukebox that we have, right?
Yeah.
And it says that it's basically a love song. It says "I'm your boogeyman" or whatever. I don't know what the name of the actual song is, but that's how it goes. And I would sing to it, right? I remember one day my dad, for some reason, was like, "Hey, the boogeyman comes after kids that don't do good or whatever." I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm not good. Like I'm in trouble all the time. Like I'm dead. Like, it's coming for me, right? Like that's why he's
Bye,
telling me
Isaac,
this.
you're
Like
dead.
this is it."
nice
So
knowing you.
this
He's
had to
after
be
your
around-
ass.
I was in elementary school. I had to be like, I was a child. So I had
Yeah.
this huge toy box. And so that night, what I did was like, I'm going to outsmart the boogeyman. I got
Oh.
all my toys, every last one of them, and I stacked them in front of my door.
Genius.
And so if there's a fire, I'm fucking dead. And there's no way. I even tested it too. I was like trying to open the door with all my little baby strength and everything. I was like, yeah, I have no
Yeah.
boogeyman's getting through here.
All right, but Isaac, what's scarier, the boogeyman or just some stupid fire?
I
Boogeyman,
don't know.
duh.
The boogeyman, obviously. So I stacked them up there. I had like Lion King on the TV. I was like,
Mhm.
I am safe. I'm the safest child ever. Come next morning, my mom tries to open the door and she's like, "What the fuck is this?" She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "The boogeyman's gonna come get me." And they had to explain to me
Mom.
they had to explain to me that was just a song, and I'm like, "Oh." And then I guess they took the time to explain the whole Santa thing too while they're at it. They're like, "Oh, we're here already." So
The
only
Tooth
did-
Fairy, not real.
Yeah,
The
they
Queen of
kinda-
England, not real.
I guess they got fucked up so bad. They're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna tell them right now."
That's pretty good. That's a good story. Dimitri, you said you had one.
Yeah, so it was my cousins bullying me when I was a child. and it was because they made. There was an instance where we were swimming in my grandma's backyard, and I saw a vulture fly into a tree, and me being maybe 8 years old at the time, was like, "Oh, holy shit, that's a big bird. That thing could fucking like pick me up." And my cousins realized that like I got nervous, so they called it Emily and kept saying that Emily's gonna come get you.
Oh
And
my god.
I was freaking out to the point where I was like literally sobbing.
I can see why.
Not Emily.
Yeah, dude.
And I felt like I couldn't leave because it was still in the tree. So I was just freaking the fuck out.
To be a kid, huh?
To be a
Yes.
dumb kid and think a vulture named Emily is gonna come down and get you.
Why was Emily so
God
bad
damn it.
named? You think that if you name it Emily, it'd be like, okay, it's not as bad. It's just
It
Emily.
wasn't even me who named it. They
I know,
did.
but like it's not even like a scary name. Like they could have named it something scary.
Yeah.
And they
Like
named it
Boogeyman.
Emily. Like, what did Emily? Who's poor Emily who's out
I
there?
didn't give a shit about the name. I just didn't want to get picked up by a bird.
Those birds, those damn birds, just picking
They'll
children up.
get you.
Hey man, completely unrelated.
Uh-huh.
Eagles pick up goats and throw them off hills.
Wow,
Yeah, they
that's
do.
pretty cool.
I also do that with with
That could have
turtles.
been.
It's
that
real
could have been-
sad.
Could have been Dimitri.
Like when I was 8 years old, I was no more than like 70 pounds.
Yeah, they're gonna pick you up and throw you off the mountain.
Yeah. Where's the nearest mountain?
The bird's like, Emily's like, where's the nearest mountain? I'm gonna
It
throw
is a
this child up.
possibility. It is a possibility because I do like to go hiking. Just
As
gonna
an
get pranked by
8-year-old?
one.
But as an 8-year-old, did you go
As
hiking?
the 8-year-old, did you go?
No.
hiking?
Oh,
Well, I
Oh,
went
you
camping a
see.
lot. I went camping a
Oh.
lot.
You're about to get speared by a tree.
So what was the bear's name then?
Uh,
No.
when I was a kid, I definitely had the same thing as Dimitri, where I saw like a big bird. I'm like, that's a big bird. That could eat me.
Birds aren't real though.
Oh, I don't
not.
know. This was when I was a kid, so before they had robots.
Oh yeah.
Robots weren't real back then.
Before the birds are fake.
Yeah, before birds were fake.
This is
Yeah.
pre-2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Off topic, real quick. You guys ever notice that the world's been a little fucky after 2012?
That's what I'm saying. This has to be pre-2012 because everything made sense before 2012, and then
Yeah.
everything, after 2012, it was just like, I don't know about that. It's kind of
I
sus.
don't know. Things are getting a little weird.
Everybody's sussy baka.
A little robotic, if you ask me. They didn't
Anyways.
code that quite properly.
So the one that I had was like I was a little older. I was like I think 13, and I had read this.
Sure, it wasn't last
This.
year.
Well, I was 13 last year,
Oh yeah. You're
but I had read this. I think it's a copy pasta or like a creepy pasta or something.
right. Oh, creepy pastas. Those are scary.
Yeah, when you're
Yeah.
13, they are.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Yeah.
But yeah, I read this creepy pasta about it's called like the Goat Man. Have you guys ever read that?
Oh man.
It sounds. I feel like it sounds familiar.
Yeah, so it's like stories about like Native American skinwalkers.
Yeah.
Oh
It,
yeah.
it was pretty much one of those, right? Where it's like
Uh-huh.
we were 7 friends hanging out, and suddenly there was 8 of us.
And then
And we
high
were
for
like,
realistic blood.
yeah, it was like they started smelling weird things, and then like the one that they realized was like out of place was like doing kind of weird things with like moving weird.
Oh, so it
And
was
so
like
the-
it's like a thing kind of thing.
Yeah, and but then they managed to like I guess escape it somehow and go into their cabin or something, and they lock the door.
Hold up. Actually, this isn't. What's that game called? Dead by Dawn? No,
Dead by Daylight.
But,
not Dead by Daylight. It's
No,
like the
I-
interactive game.
I know which one you're talking about.
Until Dawn.
Until
Until
Dawn.
Dawn.
Until dawn.
That's about Wendigos, actually.
The
But,
same thing. The
isn't-
skinwalkers though.
Yeah, I was about to say they like Native American myths.
Wendigos are just man-eating
They are-
people. They don't
think-
shapeshift.
I think those are different. Yeah, those are different myth.
Yeah.
But anyways,
It's like a
yeah.
West
So
Virginia.
they were they locked themselves in the cabin, and they heard like the skinwalker or the goat man they called him outside, kind of like scratching at the door. And you ever see
it-
those videos of like animals and they're like quote unquote talking? They're like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr."
Yeah, they say
I see
they say,
huskies
"Hey!"
do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so and they were like it was trying to talk to them, but it was doing that weird animal talking, and just as a kid, I was like, oh, this is terrifying. My little 13-year-old brain was like, I don't want to go camping. The
I don't know.
outside,
The goat
the
man needs to be out
outdoors,
there.
no, thank you.
I
It
don't
was,
want Goat Man here.
I don't want to see the goat man. Please keep him away from me.
Speaking on urban myths and everything, I think that's the one urban myth that I think is actually real. Like Wendigos, those are 100% real, man.
Wendigos.
Yeah.
Why'd
When
you
you
say
think about
that?
it, because I mean, like forests are big, man. You don't know what's in there. There's no way you could not disprove that there's not a man-eating Wendigo out there. They see people get like die in the forest every day, like just randomly get
Well,
snatched.
if it was in the ocean, it'd seem more plausible. But
No, dude, forests are spooky, man. You can never like map a whole
Forests are
forest.
actually pretty spooky.
You don't know
I do
what could be
feel
living.
that forests are spooky,
I think the
but
ocean's spookier.
the ocean's just a big vast nothing.
Yeah, ocean's just spooky because we literally cannot explore it
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point in time. You know, if they're gonna make a simulation after 2012, they should have made it at least a little better.
I think, why did it have to suck so much?
I know, like we got the worst simulation. Can I just hop in the one that's good?
Plot twist
Yeah,
is no good
I-
one.
I want a refund on this life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
Anyways,
I'm saying.
Alex,
Did you have a
Ray,
story, Ray?
yeah,
Alex?
Me? Not particularly. Nothing that comes to mind. The most
Alex is fearless.
the most I've gotten scared of is like Bloody Mary story.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like urban myths
the
and like
urban- yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't like terrified.
No, we're
I-
talking about like a time that like it spooked you though. You're like,
Mm.
oh, that's kind of spooky. And
Okay,
then
Yeah.
okay, okay. Well then, my story is Bloody Mary. I don't know who told me or where I heard it from, but somebody's like, if you say Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror, in the like dark
The
bathroom or whatever,
bathroom mirror. It has
Yeah.
to be a
Yeah.
bathroom mirror
bathroom
specifically.
mirror.
If he likes
Yeah.
the pee smell.
That
what's it
actually
called?
reminded me too when I read on.
Yeah, so that's really about it. I don't know. Nothing really came of it. I never tried it as a kid. And then some years later, I was like, I remembered it. I'm like, go to the bathroom, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. And then,
Well, you did it too fast. You didn't have time to get over there.
Trying to get there. Damn
okay,
it.
okay. Bloody Mary. I'm not in the bathroom.
That's okay.
I'll do it later. If you don't
You
hear
gotta
from me,
summon it to your own house. Damn it.
yeah, if you don't hear from me, you know what
What
happened.
the fuck? I live here. Don't do that.
That's your fault.
Don't do that. I live here.
That's how the start of horror movies always start. Someone has to invite the person in.
Yeah.
I didn't invite him in. I needed to fucking
Bloody
bring me.
Mary, you're allowed in.
No, that
Ray, did you
reminded
have
me.
anything? Oh.
Ray, I'll let Ray go. Cause I said Ray talked.
The only one that I could think of was I don't remember what it's fucking called, but there's one that like apparently if you whistle at midnight or whatever, I don't know if y'all heard that one. Or
If you
not.
mine at night.
Mm.
No,
No,
I
I
haven't heard it.
I don't remember here. I gotta look it up real quick. Go ahead and Isaac, you can go
Okay.
ahead and do your thing.
So there was this one edgy kid I used to talk to in like middle school, right?
Uh-huh.
His name was Elijah. Shout out to Elijah, whatever he's
Yeah,
doing.
it's Elijah.
Whatever he's doing.
He was a real cool guy. Anyways, at this time, this one like the whole flip phone and those messages that they would send out and be like, send this to 5 other your friends.
Chain
or you
messages.
be
Oh, like
cursed."
chain
The
messages.
chain messages, yeah. I remember one time he'd always send me them. And I'd be like, it's whatever. I remember one time after watching a scary movie, like right as soon as the scary movie ended, I don't know what scary movie it was to be honest with you. As soon as it ended, I got the message. I was like, this is a fucking sign. And I was like, I'm gonna die if I don't send this to someone. Now it was like send it to 5 other people, and I'm like, I don't know 5 other people. Like, who can I send it to? I can't send it back to him.
I don't have any friends.
And I'm like, he's sending me this. Like, if I have no other people, like, who am I supposed to send this to? I'm dead. I'm not sending this to my family. Like,
Mom, I need a favor.
I was like so scared. I was like, oh my god, I have to send this to someone, or I'm
And
gonna
you said it now.
I never sent it. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why I'm having the bad ending.
Yeah, maybe you died
It's finally
today,
catching up.
and this is all a
Those
simulation.
chain messages were so dumb though. It's so annoying too.
Yeah, I remember
it always
seeing
has like
them.
the dumbest thing ever. It's like if you don't send this to 5 other people, you'll get visited by the boogeyman, and he's gonna touch your toes. And I'm like, no, please.
You're gonna visit you, can sing you a
Oh.
song.
Oh no, please, not my toes.
Not my toes.
Or just that simple fear of keeping your foot out of the blanket, and then
Oh yeah.
something's gonna take you out if you keep it out there. But if you
It's the boogeyman. He's gonna touch your
yeah,
toes.
yeah, but if you put your feet in, you're perfectly safe from demons. You're
Yeah.
fine. They can't go under blankets. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, they're not invited in.
Did you?
But you know who
Remember,
is
I do
invited
not
in?
consent. I do not
Isaac's
consent.
invited
do you
in.
remember what you're gonna say, Ray?
Well, I don't know exactly what it is, but I remember this when I was younger. I don't know who the fuck told me. I think it was like my dad or my mom or whoever the fuck said. But they told me that apparently if you whistle at midnight, you summon like some like owl thing that kills people and stuff like that. So for like the longest time for me, like I was super fucking scared of whistling in nighttime period. So like the moment I saw sundown, like I just told myself over and over, do not whistle, do not whistle, do not whistle, do not whistle. That's really about it, honestly, for me. Nothing too crazy.
Dang. So you just randomly walk outside and just be like, I can't whistle. I can't whistle. Like you're just
You're whistling for. You're about to call your dogs. You're like, Scruffy, come here. Oh.
Exactly. Like I was like 7 years old, so I'm just a 7-year-old too afraid to fucking whistle as soon as the sun goes down. I'm like, no, I can't do that, man. That's too fucking crazy. Like, I think the only thing that I ever did, I remember I whistled once, and it was like 11:59, and I saw the time, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm okay.
You have 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute of whistling, and not a second
It's
more.
because I whistled out of instinct for some reason. I don't remember, but I just remember it was 11:59 when I whistled, and I looked at the time because I was so fucking terrified that this owl thing was just gonna come kill me. But then when I looked at the time and saw 11:59, I was like, oh, okay, I'm alive. I'm okay. Nothing wrong's gonna happen. That's it. And then I realized, yeah.
That's a very Mexican sounding superstition, because in Mexico they're really afraid of like owls and witches and like the devil and all that.
Lechusa.
Well,
Sorry, the Lechusa.
yeah, they're scared of all that kind of stuff.
I think that might
I
be it.
think-
That sounds familiar.
In particular, I think witches and devils.
Yeah,
Demons.
It's just interesting. Yeah, well, not like demons, but just like the devil. You know, they're generally very religious. But yeah. Anyways, that was it for my question. That went on a little longer than I expected. But
Honestly, it did.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, let's continue. So, anyway, back to the podcast. Yes, all right. So, it has come to my attention before the podcast, we reached our goal of 25 subscribers, guys.
Hey, the real question is Ray gonna move the goalpost again?
I'm
Are we gonna
not.
move the
So,
goalpost? Because
we are not moving shit because I am held liable for this shit. So we now have to play
Yeah.
a 24-hour podcast, and I'm
yeah.
terrified.
let's go, baby.
What the
Yeah.
fuck are we gonna do for 24 hours?
Well, I mean, it's not a
Aw.
podcast. It's like a 24-hour stream, so you could like do anything. You could like play games. You
Okay,
could
yeah.
be
So 24 hours.
entertaining. So that's none of us actually.
That's
Yeah.
none of us
Games.
are entertaining.
Yeah, you better look somewhere else for a
Yeah,
24-hour stream.
Sorry guys, sorry to disappoint.
We ain't the
Well, if
one.
we make it to 26, we'll do a 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
Wait, so
As
we
if
can-
that'll
so-
ever happen.
So that's what's gonna happen with a 24-hour stream. That sounds doable.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
can pretty much invite everybody over.
talking for 24 hours seems kind of awful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what the fuck are we gonna talk about for 24 hours? We're not that entertaining.
I can barely
Yeah.
talk for 1 hour.
Yeah, I had to push myself to even think of words.
Yeah.
So you're here to hear first, ladies and gentlemen. 24-hour stream coming soon. We do not know when. We will make sure to have it planned out. We also now do have a new goalpost in mind. 26 subscribers. We're doing the Jebaiter mukbang.
No.
There you go.
Hey, we get it all. Two
So-
birds, one stone.
Exactly. Okay, do y'all want that 26 or y'all want that 30? What do y'all want?
Why,
26.
why so
26.
close?
Yeah.
Alright,
Because
there
we
we
can
go.
eat.
Set in stone.
I'm just trying to eat.
During the 24 hours.
I need
Yeah,
to eat.
I just want to eat.
Alright,
I'm
for
not-
20 for 26
not
allowed to eat until
subscribers-
we do the
What are we
mukbang.
gonna eat though?
How you know what I'm gonna eat?
We'll get
Wait,
two
That's
Kong
Traditional American cuisine. We're gonna get that KFC. We're gonna get some
Oh.
McDonald's.
I was thinking Kong nachos.
Kong nachos. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We get some Kong nachos. Some Kong nachos. That's honestly all I want.
Alright, so 26 subscriber special. We'll do a Jebaiter mukbang.
We have to eat 3 of them. Ooh.
Oh,
Ew,
wow.
no.
Yeah, we have to eat 3 of them. Come on. Out of all of us, I think we can clear.
No, we can barely clear
No.
one.
Yeah.
Maybe
as a,
two.
As a group, we barely eat one.
Okay.
You gotta
No,
keep in mind, I was
that's a
fat
lie.
when
Okay,
we
okay.
did
No,
that.
no, 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 no. That's a lie. I remember like maybe 2 years ago, we would go there randomly 4 o'clock in the morning, and we'd order. Those guys hated us, but we'd order
They
two of
did
them.
hate us.
We'd order two of them.
Wouldn't we get
And
like
we
a
would
regular
finish-
sized
we would
one?
We
finish
would
them
get
all.
2.5. We would get
No,
two
no.
and we'd get a half.
I thought we'd
what would
get.
happen.
I thought we'd
Because
get like
there were so many of us that we needed two. Because there would be like 6 of us.
No,
Who would
there was like
go?
9 of us.
Yeah, what the heck? 6
Yeah,
for
like-
2? Oh my god.
Yeah, we would eat so much.
Because we ordered 2 off the bat, and then after we were done, we would see who else was hungry, and we'd go off of that and order another half.
So
I don't
that kind of
think
brings
I
me
did that.
it brings me to the next topic, since we're talking about things that we used to be able to do. Now that we're not really old, I guess, but we're a
We're
lot
just older.
We're just older.
No, I'm old.
Yeah, there's some things that I'm like, I can't believe I used to be able to do that. What is that for y'all?
Hmm.
Last so
We
long
used
in
to be able
zombies.
to.
You last so long in zombies.
When I was young, I would last a fucking round, I don't fucking know, so many rounds in zombies, and I'd be so happy, I'd be so cool. Now I reach round 20, and I'm like, what's the fucking point of this shit, dude? Like, just turn
Dude,
it off.
I feel like I don't have enough time to reach around 20 at this point now. I feel like by the time I hit like 15, someone's calling my name to go do something. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Growing
I
older,
do feel
you know?
that.
I was gonna say the fact that we used to actually drink a lot. I don't know how we used to party as much as we did,
Oh, I
but
don't
now I'm
know.
such a baby to it, man. Like I cannot drink like more than 2 or 3 beers, and I'm like, all right, time to hit the hay. Like we got work in the morning, boys.
take
Come
take
on.
one sip and you're like, all right, that was a good.
I gotta drive back home, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't drink that much.
You know what? Drinking, yeah, that would be one. I used to just go, every time we drink, I just go crazy.
So ham, dude. And then the next day we'd wake up and get tacos. Like, how did we do it? Like, something was wrong with us.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
telling Ray, like, when we got to the shout out to Port Rock, we were there.
Port Rock. Shout out to Port Rock.
We were there the other week.
Rockport.
No,
No,
Port Rock.
Oh, Port
there.
Rock. You're right.
As soon as we got there, they put out so much liquor, and I was like, guys, this is so much.
It was a lot.
And I was like, there's no way we're gonna drink all of this. And I came back with more beer than I went with. Don't even know
Actually,
how
I think that's true. Yeah.
like, I brought that beer over there to get rid of it, and I came back with more.
You know, now that
Sounds
you
about
mention
right.
it, that does sound actually true. I was thinking about that, like, because I was talking to a coworker, and I was telling him, because he was turning 21, and I was like, dude, because he's like, dude, don't you drink and stuff like that now that you're like 24? I was like, dude, no.
No.
There's like such a progression from like 23 to like 25. It's not even that big. It's like only
I
2
know.
years.
It's only
But I
been like
mean,
2
like-
years.
Like in that little progression, it's just like, yeah, we're adults.
It only takes like 1 year.
You know what? I was also telling Dimitri not yesterday, the other day. And I was like, listen, man, because he was a little upset about the whole concert thing, and I'm like, man, I make plans a week in advance. Like
Mhm.
I'm at that point where I have to use a calendar.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to make sure I have time
Yeah,
to
it's just
do
like,
the things.
it's just like earlier when Arturo was asking, like, hey guys, in a couple of days, like, do y'all want to do a barbecue? I was like, you know, like, that was cool. That's cool to do, like, what?
Yes.
2 or 3 years ago. Now everybody's like set in their fucking ways, dude. Like, it's probably best to ask them
Yeah.
a week in advance to do shit. As
You gotta
opposed to,
like plan so many
A
things.
week in advance minimum.
Minimum. That's what I
Preferably
said.
longer, maybe a month.
I was trying to tell this man. He was like, "No, there's no way." I'm like, "Dude, we're at that point, man. Everyone's got like jobs and
We've all
other
got we've all got
yeah,
like a schedule,
jobs
things
and
to
other
do.
obligations. Like, there's no more just, yeah, I work at Taco Bell. I could call in. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like, oh my god.
Well, I guess my
Yeah.
thing is that I'm still able to do it with my schedule.
Well,
And
okay.
my and not only that, but the amount of money that I make as well. So
Yeah,
like
no,
I
but-
can go out and I
Not
can
Not
continue
everyone
to
has
do
the
the
God
things we used to
schedule.
do.
Let's be real. You have really good time. You get off at a great time. You go in at a good time. Like, you can make plans. A lot of us can't. This
Yeah.
other man in this party, this other Zoomer, literally doesn't have a
Oh.
day. The
Yeah.
only days that he has is like days off. So planning is pretty hard, especially if it's just a day in advance.
yeah.
I need a minimum a week. But man, getting old sucks.
Recommend, like Alex.
You would have known.
I don't recommend getting old.
Oh yeah, back
Yeah.
to where your thing was, things that we used to be able to do and that we don't now. I can't be active for more than like 30 minutes. I'm just old. I'm out of shape.
Out of
Like
shape and old, but
yeah.
25, more like 60.
Well, I'm
65.
I'm 25
Senior
in
citizen
body.
discount.
He's
Hey,
25 going
wait.
towards 70.
You guys know AARP? I learned you don't have to be like 55 to use that. You can subscribe at any age.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I remember. I think I saw that on Reddit or something.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting discounts on all kinds of things.
I used to like those venues. I've only been a couple venues in my life, but
Mhm.
it's like those venues, you know, you go there, meet people and all that. Everything's loud and everything. I
Oh
would
yeah.
not enjoy that now. I'm telling
Yeah.
you right now, I would not enjoy the yelling.
I could
Like, you're talking about
not.
like a club or something?
In a
Yeah,
sense, yeah.
or like yeah, something like a club, I guess.
Clubbing, yeah. I've never saw the appeal of clubbing,
Yeah,
but
me
now
neither.
it just seems even worse because it's like that sounds terrible. Just having to
Hmm.
yell, just to talk to. I don't know.
How
I
are you
just
Yeah,
doing? What? I
what?
said, how are you doing? Not
I'm
much.
I've never been a fan of clubs. I like
The
bars.
not
Bars are cool.
here.
Dang, Alex, you just broke my fucking speakers, dude.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on?
You said
With the
you
sound
broke
barrier.
the sound barrier over there,
Oh.
dude.
No, I peaked the audio. I'm sorry, guys.
Bro, like one thing that I was thinking about right now when you were talking about the whole drinking thing was the fact that we would stay up to like 4 in the morning.
Dude,
doing all that
yes.
shit, and then like we would just stay at people's houses. Now it hits like 12, and we're like, guys, it's kind of late. I think I should really go. Not even 12, maybe,
Yeah,
like 10 or 11. We're like, yeah. I
Okay,
should, like,
let's go. Okay,
that's
okay.
me.
Let's lead into the next topic of vacation, right? We were falling asleep at 11 o'clock on our vacation.
Yeah.
I would look at the time like, bro, it's so late. We have to wake up early. I look at the time, it's like 10:30. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
I know, I felt that.
Yeah, we're
The
going to
night that
sleep
we-
at like
Okay,
latest
so-
12.
Yeah, the first night we got there, we fell asleep early. The second night we stayed up late. We fell asleep at like 12:31. And the night
Yeah.
after that, we fell asleep early too. And I was like, dude, like, what is? We're old.
We
Yeah.
are old.
We're not like how we used to. We would literally stay up till like 5 o'clock and wake up at like 7 o'clock, go grab some tacos, and then carry
Yeah.
on with our day like nothing happened. Like, what is? We were built different. Now we're just built
Yeah.
the same.
Same as anybody else.
It wasn't the fact that I thought about it. I just like it felt like it was so late. And I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God. In my head, I was like, we're gonna have to wake up so early. It's so
You're like,
late.
it's
I
so
look at the
late, I'm
time.
so
It's
tired.
11 o'clock, and I'm like, I could get 8 hours. I get 8 hours of rest.
Wait, which is weird because you have the weird schedule. How are you tired at 11?
Yeah, right. I'm the one that's supposed to stay up all night. Well,
I know.
I totally stay up every night. What do you mean?
Definitely don't sleep on the job.
Oh, who sleeps on jobs?
Oh, never.
Never
Wish
incriminate.
I could have gone.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. But we'll plan another one. That was fun. It was like
I enjoyed
we
it.
put our foot in the water and see how it was, see if it blow up or not, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good. It's
A lot
quite
better than I thought it
expensive.
was. Oh yeah, bro, fucking 20 tacos, 20 something. How much? 24?
We got 25 taco. No,
24.
I think it was 24.
Yeah, 24 tacos, breakfast tacos.
tacos. Yeah.
50 something
$54. And then that was the morning. We also spent $50 the night before for 3 pizzas.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
Sounds
was
about
They're-
right.
That was ugly. I hated
Those
it
are
so much.
expired.
Isaac, like, I
And then
remember
all the
we were in
money.
line. We were in line and I'm looking at the price of the pizzas. It's like 15
$20.
16 per pizza, and
It's
I'm-
$20 for every pizza that we got.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? And then Isaac was like, yep, get used to island prices, friend. I was
Those
like,
are the island prices,
I was
buddy.
like,
And I'm like, honestly, $20,
No.
$20 for how big of a pizza we got was not that bad. Those pizzas are huge.
I didn't know they were that much.
They're $20 each. And the special one that we got, I think was like $25.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
With Little Caesars when you need them.
That's what
They
I'm
had
saying,
a
right?
Taco
Pizza,
Bell there.
pizza.
They did have Taco Bell.
Oh, we could just got a Taco Bell.
We could have.
Pizza
What was-
slap though.
What was that Jenny was saying over there? Like something about like she got that was like 10 cents more expensive over there than it is over here.
Oh yeah, it was what was it? Okay, because she was making Jello shots, right? And we were like, oh no, we forgot the cups for the Jello shots. Oh well, we'll just go to HEB and buy some.
Oh, those little
Yeah.
souffle cups.
The little
Mhm.
the little to-go cups for like sauces and whatever. Anyways, we go to the HEB here or at Port Rock, and oops, and I think here in San Antonio they were like 80 something cents, and okay, she's here in the room. They're 88. And over there, they were like 96 cents. She's like, they're 10 cents more. What's going
I
on?
love the fact that it's something so niche that she would even pick up on.
I
Like,
know.
who
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
she price checked them before she left.
I would never have noticed. I've just been like, oh, they're 96 cents. That sounds about right.
Yeah, like, they look at them like, yeah, they look like they should be 96 cents. They shouldn't be
Yeah.
anything more than $1. If they're more than $1, I know something's a little sus.
And then you'd just be like, island prices.
Oh, those island prices.
That
Hey, you know what?
should've been there.
Hey, you know what? Nothing beats South Padre prices. Those are bogus. We paid I think $20 for just a thing of detergent. And it was like one from the gas station. It wasn't even like the big one. It was a small one.
Oh, that's the problem. Gas station prices too.
Gas
On top of
station.
the
in
island
South
price.
Padre.
Oh yeah.
Paid $20 for a little thing of detergent, just because someone had to throw up on a blanket. God damn it!
Dang.
Could have saved $20.
Just
Damn.
save 20
What
bucks.
was
That
the blanket?
vacation. Okay, I don't know why. Something about vacations with like friends is just so much more fun than with family.
Yeah.
Like family's fun and everything. Don't get me wrong, but like every time I've been on vacation with some friends, some wacky shit happens. Like the one I went to South Padre, we fucking found ratatouille in our house, and
Oh,
then
Oh, dude, what's it called? That one, was it the second night that? Okay, I didn't even drink a lot, like comparatively speaking to how much I used to drink before, but I drank quite a bit, and I
we
was
drank to our
so-
limits at
yeah,
at
and
our now
Yeah,
limits.
you were out of
I,
it.
I could not fucking walk normal speed to save my life.
This man was wobbling everywhere. This man's like, I'm going as fast as I can. And he's like walking so slow. I asked him, I was like, hey, can you go make sure the doors are locked and everything? He was like, okay. Starts walking. And I'm like,
He was
"Dude,
like
the murderer's gonna
shuffling.
kill us before you get to those locked doors. We're dead. They're inside the house already.
I don't remember that. I was probably asleep
You were
already.
knocked out on the couch.
Yeah, you were
That was the same
knocked.
night. That was the same night we heard like 2 strikes or something in the living room, and we're like, me and Celine were like, "Oh, what the hell was that?"
Oh yeah, yeah.
We heard it twice. We were like, "Oh, something's fishy going on."
Bro, that was the same night as a 2% or 2 brain cell shake.
That was the same night too, right? That was
Oh.
before you perfected it though.
Yeah.
Well, we
The
didn't
next-
even really perfect it. The next day was still kind of bad because I think the first batch on the next day, Michael put too much of the Malibu, and then this.
We should probably explain what it is
Yeah,
first.
okay, so the two brain cell shake, ladies and gentlemen, it is a concoction that the Jebaiters have created. Go ahead and try this, okay? It's pretty fucking good. So
Surprisingly.
so what it
Surprise.
is it is vanilla ice cream you're choosing. We chose the 1905 Creamy Creations, and we also used milk, right?
Yeah, it was like 2% milk.
Yeah, milk, and then we used brownies, which I think the first time
Originally, yeah, it was this
think
cake that Ray's
was
girlfriend
cake.
made.
Yeah.
yeah, my girlfriend made this cake for like my birthday and shit, and she remade it for the trip, so she used that. And then
Mhm.
we also put Malibu Sundae and this chocolate wine. I don't even remember what the fuck it's called, but I can go look at it later. Just mix all that and boom, done deal. I think he put some ice in there too.
Yeah, he put some ice.
You just you didn't give measurements. You just said mix it all.
Yeah, there was no measurements in this at all. They granted they were pretty drunk already when they first made it,
Yeah.
so the measurements already out
And
the
hold
window.
on, y'all, we forgot the secret ingredient, y'all. A cheese ball. We forgot about
No,
it.
no,
You
Don't-
put cheese ball in
no.
there?
no cheese
No
ball.
cheese ball
No
were
cheese
involved.
ball. Yeah, this man tried to throw a cheese ball in there, but there was no cheese balls.
He was really trying.
This man was trying to get it in there. Yeah,
What a scumbag. Trying to feed me
asshole.
cheese balls. A cheese ball shake.
we did leave it. We did leave the recipe back for them. There's like a
Oh,
little,
yeah,
there's like a
yeah.
little journal thing that you're
Yeah.
able to fill out, and we left the recipe with them. They're probably gonna rip it out, but we did leave the recipe with them.
I don't think they'll rip it out.
Yeah.
No, why would they?
What about you, Dimitri? Do you have any? We're going back on the old topic. We're skipping vacation. Is there any things that you look back on? You're like, how the fuck did I do that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
For
he's
me-
still spry and
Man,
youthful.
this man still- it is youth.
Yeah.
For me, it's
No.
just being able to stay up just like all night.
Yeah, like I can't do it anymore.
I
Yeah.
really feel it in my
Unless
bones.
I'm getting paid for it, then I guess I can.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is, but I do not feel that way at all. Like I do everything I used to do back then.
This man.
So
Oh,
do it
look at
now.
me, Mr. Youthful.
Yeah, this man still has his youth. I remember when I was
Wow.
like that, young and spry.
Yeah.
I could have
I
made
mean,
you
to be fair, I am the
didn't-
youngest out of the group.
Yeah, by
Yeah,
like
What?
what, a couple
Month.
months?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
those months will catch up to you. Don't you worry. You're gonna get up and you'll be like, my
Yeah.
bones.
Don't worry, 2 months from now, Dimitri's gonna be like, how the hell?
He's gonna grab. He's gonna have like a heavy Southern accent.
If it was
How
too
the
heavy.
hell?
What in tarnation?
Tornation?
But yeah.
Yeah, I can still stay up really late and drink as excessively. Wake up like nothing had happened. Especially because I have my water, so I hydrate the entire time now.
Oh, this man in his
man
water.
is water. I wish we were sponsored by water, so this man could.
Shout out to water.
Water
Shout out to
is
water.
Stay
fun,
hydrated.
though.
It is the
But-
official stance of the Jebaiters to stay hydrated.
Staying hydrated. I agree with that. That is-
Yeah.
Hydration. I got my dog.
Yes. Hydration is key.
So, do y'all think? So okay, so it's kind of a meme, I guess you could say, that every time a Battlefield trailer comes out, that every commenter is like, "COD's dead, COD is dead," and then Call of Duty
Oh,
comes and just sweeps it under their feet, right?
Yeah.
Usually how it goes. Because somehow Battlefield always fumbles the bag. They always have every hype for it. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, this game's gonna be so great," and then you get the Battlefield at home whenever you buy it.
Yeah.
So
I will say
looking at-
Battlefield 1 and 5. And somebody who's been playing Battlefield for like a long time and is almost a diehard fan of Battlefield. Like I choose it over anything else. Battlefield 1 and 5
Man,
have
just cut me
been
off.
pretty shit.
that was
Yeah,
You
I
weren't
did.
saying anything important.
yeah, like what the fuck? So anyways, before I was really cut off,
Rudely interrupted.
rudely interrupted by,
By
this
this
man.
young man.
This
young
Doesn't know his
spry
manners
man.
yet.
Maybe his ears don't work like how they used to anymore.
Oh, you're not wrong about that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
so this year with how terrible Call of Duty is doing, because oh my
Oh.
god, this is the most shit Call of Duty's ever gotten in a while. Because Call of Duty always gets shit, but this is pretty bad. Do y'all think Battlefield will actually win this year?
Probably.
Yeah,
You know,
I
because
mean, what were you saying, Alex? Okay.
Uh,
Like, has Call of Duty even announced anything this year?
It's gonna be called Call of Duty Vanguard. It's gonna be the Modern Warfare engine, and I think
Uh-huh.
it's another World War II thing, because you know how much they love World War
Another
II.
World War II thing.
It's Sledgehammer this year, so you know how much they love World War II.
get away.
I mean, it was a
Hey,
great
look.
it was a great World War for a reason.
They called it the Great War for a reason,
It was
yeah.
called the war to end all wars. Actually, no, that was
Yeah.
the first
That's
one.
why they had two of
That's
them.
the
like
first
that's
one, yeah.
actually yeah.
That was the first
But
one, yeah. And then they're
it's
like,
been-
World War One was so good.
Like
World
we've been
War
we've been
II.
out of the World War II FPS phase for a while. Like the early mid 2000s, that was a mess.
I know.
It was-
Bro,
Everything
It was like-
World War II.
Should have ended at World at War.
I feel like that was a history lesson every time I
Yeah.
played one of those games. I'm like, I'm learning
Yeah.
something new every time.
Me when I play Assassin's Creed, like I'm learning history.
For
Did you know that
freedom!
the Pope actually has a secret chamber where he has a magic rod? Anyways, but
Does
yeah.
he not believe in that hocus pocus?
I do not believe in that focus focus.
That's not even in the game.
Okay,
I
We'll get
swear
that's
on
another,
the
that's
fucking
topic
game.
for another. That's a topic for another day.
Yeah,
for
we can talk
later.
about that later. But yeah, anyways, I feel like it's been a while since we've had a good World War II game. There was
Sledgehammer
What was-
literally made World War II the last
that's
time.
what it was, yeah, it was just called World War II, right?
Yeah, it was just called World War II.
Okay, yeah, there was that one, but that was like what, 4 years ago?
About 4 years ago.
Yeah, so it's like we're not getting one every
Yeah, but
month.
it's such a reused thing. Like, come on, make
I know, it's a little
like can we get
tired.
a new enemy? Like, it's always
Just-
Russia. It's always
That's
Nazis. It's
well,
always
you see, according to the big demographics that are going around nowadays, maybe we'll play as the Nazis this time.
I mean, give me something different, man. Like, I want to commit some war crimes. Like, I'm never gonna be able to do that in real life. Like, Geneva's not gonna come after me. Just Come on, please.
Who?
No, but like, I just want something. I don't know. I'm a diehard Call of Duty fan, and Dimitri, who interrupted me earlier, is a diehard Battlefield fan.
Yeah.
So it's like Call of Duty sucks now. Like it's not enjoyable to play. Like when I hop on there, all I do is just sweat on my ass, and that's how you can enjoy the game. That's the
I
only
just
way to enjoy
chill.
it. If you want to win at least, and I like winning. That's how I enjoy the game. I like to win.
Yeah.
So I have to sweat in order to win. But Battlefield's putting out some pretty cool stuff. I just
Yeah, Battlefield's actually looking pretty good this year.
especially with all like that I can't that little battleground area, not battleground. What was it?
Battlefield Portal.
Portal, yeah. Like
Yeah,
the portal
that
looks
looks really good.
really cool.
I'm just excited for the whole like 64 v 64 thing that they're gonna have. I want to see how they're gonna implement that. Honestly,
Hey, I'm not trying to sound dumb, but I mean Fortnite did that.
did they?
Yeah, they had a 50-50.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Battle Royale, right? Yeah.
That was low key fun. I remember
fun.
playing it. That was fun. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, especially for that, like over a long course game of like say Conquest or shit like that, dude. Like,
But it has to be implemented really well, and I think that's what Battlefield is gonna do. Because Call of Duty did the same thing too. They did Ground War,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they did
yeah. I
Ground War.
remember that. I remember
which
that.
was I think
That was chaos.
it was
that was
20v20.
chaos,
It was 20v20 on some map, and honestly, I didn't enjoy it because of how overpowered the vehicles were in it. I don't think vehicles should be a Call of Duty thing. I think that should stay in Battlefield.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it
I-
fits that well.
Yeah.
But
I
the boots on
loved
the
it.
ground, when they did boots on the ground war, it was kind of fun.
I loved it because what you call? I could get long shots very easily.
Oh my god, you're just going for challenges though at that point.
Yeah.
We're talking about enjoyment, not trying to grind something.
I enjoyed getting challenges done.
I enjoyed getting challenges done as well.
Okay, well, it was good for challenges too.
But,
But yeah, like Boots to Ground War was kind of fun though, low key. I just wish I miss some of the old Modern Warfare 2 maps. I feel like they brought some of those back. They'd be so much fun.
Modern Warfare 2 maps like Rust,
Yeah,
Terminal,
like Rust, Terminal, bro. Terminal has so many good
Ooh,
memories.
Wasteland.
You know what?
Not Wasteland.
Engine-
Yes,
I don't know.
Wasteland, dude.
Get
Come
carried
on.
away. Unless I have one man army with noob tubes.
Oh,
No.
God.
Anyways, I feel like one of the best engines I played on is Modern Warfare's engine, but I like Modern Warfare 3's gunplay. Something about Modern Warfare 3 gunplay was just so great.
I didn't play it
Yeah.
that much. I have no
I
real
loved
comment.
it. I think I had so much time on there. Or especially Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was just all around a great game. There was nothing broken in that game. Well, there was broken stuff, but something else could easily outgun it too. It was great.
Mhm.
Black Ops 2 was the pinnacle of Call of Duty in my opinion.
Mhm.
Black Ops 2.
Yes, Black Ops 2.
I just don't know why.
Black
they
Ops
don't
2
make
was pretty
it
good.
like World
It
War
was
II
really
thing.
I have no idea, dude.
That-
I don't know.
I don't know why that just bugged me. This still bugs me, even though it's been like minutes after you fucking said that shit. I don't
Yeah, man, it's always World War II, man. Like, at least Modern Warfare 3 made a new World War. Like, come on.
You're not
Come
wrong
on.
about that.
Okay, I don't know if y'all remember this game, but the original Homefront. Did y'all ever play it?
I
Oh,
played
yeah.
a demo of
Dude,
it, and that's it.
That game was so great. My
It
God,
was
I
pretty.
loved it.
It was pretty.
I
cool.
loved that game so much. I was mainly because I was so good at it. But
It's pretty much just Call of Duty, but
it
a
was
little bit better at the
It
time.
was so. Oh my God, dude! I love the multiplayer on there. Sadly,
Yeah.
THQ
THQ.
went out of business. Yeah.
Yeah, they went
It's-
under like
And
a
the
long
way
time
they-
ago.
Yeah, they went over. Yeah, it was a long while ago. Like I think like a year after they made the game, they went out of business.
I think
Rest
so.
in
Yeah.
peace.
But like the multiplayer on the game was so fun, and the way they ended that game was on a cliffhanger. So when
Yeah,
they
'cause
made
they were
so-
clearly setting up for the second one.
so when they made the new Homefront, which I thought at the time whenever I was gonna buy it was like a continuation, which it
Mhm.
wasn't at all. It's just a whole reboot of the whole series, which is it was awful. It was a terrible game.
They rebooted the game after.
How do you
one
how do you mess up when you have like an actual layout already for you? Like come on. But anyways, that game is just it makes me so sad that they couldn't finish that game. I wish THQ could just come back in business to finish that game. It's the one game.
Just that one game.
Yeah,
Just come back, do that one thing.
I need to know how that story was gonna end. I was so invested. Because it's not a new idea, but it was a better idea than just World War II, like Nazis and everything. Korea
Yeah.
invaded the U.S. Like we're the ones getting invaded for
It was
once. We're not the ones
pretty much
invading.
It was
Can I
pretty
get
much
a quick
Red
rundown
Dawn,
on the
the
game?
movie.
Yeah, it's Red Dawn, but you get to be the guy in the front seat.
Anybody?
What?
A quick rundown on the story of the game. I never played it.
Homefront?
Yeah.
So basically, North Korea comes in, and you have like a little small militia group of people trying to overthrow them, and you end up joining them, and you basically just take over San Francisco. It's like your first real goal, and you're like, "We're fighting back! America's fighting back!" And then like on the loading screens, you see like different quote unquote events that's happened somewhere else with other people, and all that, because you know how long loading screens used to be back then.
Oh yeah.
Just you say like we're fighting back, reminds me of that movie, Battle for LA, I think. Where
it's the aliens and all that.
the alien ones at the end of the movie, like, you guys don't have to go. You guys, finish this mission. Like, no, we're going. We're fighting back. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I think
But yeah,
God.
like the main goal of the whole, like, it's not like you're overtaking America in the movie, in the game. Like you're taking a city. Like you have one objective, and it's to take that one city. It's not something completely ridiculous of like, we're taking back all of America right now. We're gonna drive them out.
And I think that's what for me made Modern Warfare 2 so good. Because it kind of had that same aspect, like when it just throws you in and it's just like they had already taken over like Washington D.C. and the Capitol and everything.
Yeah, and you're just that super soldier.
Yeah.
Ramirez, tuck me into bed.
I remember how great Modern Warfare 2, the Modern Warfare series in general was just good in general.
Oh yeah.
Personally, I kind of liked the new Modern Warfare campaign. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. Cold War had something for it with like them trying to do everyone has a different mission on the same mission, I guess. That was really cool. That was really interesting in my.
Or is it like a bunch of point of views?
No, so like what it was is like everyone had the same two missions, right? It was like two side missions you could do, but on them they're all completely different outcomes, or not outcomes, different ways to figure out who the actual person is. Like they give you hints and all that, but everyone's hints are different. So there's no way you can go on a YouTube video and be like, "Oh, this is how you do it," and all that. You have to figure out yourself how to do it.
Oh, I see.
But it's like basic, like, but it's basic like 2 + 2 = what? And you're like, "Oh, this is hard coding."
Yeah, it'd be simple stuff like
it was
2
very
+ 2 = square.
It was
So
very
squares.
easy, like deciphering. But I'm not gonna lie, I do have a small brain, so I did have to go on YouTube to look up some things to figure out the connection on them. But it was still interesting on how they did that, how everyone had different ways of coming to the conclusion.
And you said that's on Cold War, right?
Yeah, it's on Cold War.
Cold War.
I might give it a shot actually. I never thought about playing the campaign. I just played the multiplayer and the zombies on it.
The campaign's not terrible. They did have multiple endings on it, so that was pretty cool. Unlike Modern Warfare, where you basically get the same ending no matter what you do.
But I forgot who it was, but somebody was asking me before, like, which is better, Modern Warfare or Black Ops campaign?
And I mean that depends. Are we talking like old, like
yeah, like the original, like not like the newer ones coming out. No, I'm saying like the original, like Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 didn't
Black
have
Ops
a campaign.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 didn't have one. Well, that's kind of unfair because Black Ops 3's campaign was kind of duty.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
but Black Ops 1 and 2's carries pretty hard though.
I don't know.
Like there's so many memorable stuff in Black Ops 1 alone. Like, come on, who doesn't meme? Freedom, not for me, but for you.
What do the numbers mean, Mason?
Who doesn't know Reznov? Come on. And
Bowman.
Yes, exactly.
You fucking son of a bitch.
Fucking son of a bitch, dude. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Like, oh my god, man. You know how crazy it was?
You know,
I remember watching like the Call of Duty like trailers and all that, and I was so hyped because you hear the Eminem song and you see like all these explosions and all that, and it wouldn't just show like
Warfare 2.
Yeah, like it was so great, man. It gets you so hyped up.
Yeah, I
now
remember
like,
watching that a lot.
these like trailers are getting like kind of boring, or they get boring, or they're like super out of hand.
Didn't Black Ops have the one where like all the celebrities were just like in the like they had like a commercial with like all the celebrities like shooting at each other and
Black
stuff
Ops
like
2.
that?
That's Black Ops.
2. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's whenever Call of Duty was like at this peak, man. I'm telling you, Black Ops 2 was the peak of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
All downhill.
No,
Yeah, it started
the
slowly going downhill right after
I still
that.
gotta say Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2
Yeah,
is just
I
so
say
memorable to me.
Modern
I
Warfare had
say
a-
Modern Warfare 2.
Cause dude, Makarov is a piece
So-
of shit, dude. I was so oh man, that whole storyline with Makarov was just a bitch.
I remember when I played Call of Duty 4, and I was like, "There's got to be a way for me to prevent that bomb from going off." Like I tried my hardest to prevent that nuke from going off, and I was like, "I can't stop it!" Like,
You're
damn
too
it,
strong.
it's too strong. But yeah,
Yeah.
Nuke needs
Modern
nerfs.
Warfare. Okay, so like, it's kind of different too because Black Ops always went for that you choose your own story kind of thing,
Yeah.
and Modern Warfare 2 just gave you like, we're gonna try to make it as cinematic. Well, I can't think of the word. Or I can't say the word. It's gonna be like as theatrical as possible.
Theatrical.
Theatrical, yeah. Like they're gonna put so many like not moving parts, but like so many parts into it and everything. Like you're gonna get the same
Mhm.
outcome no matter what, but you're gonna be odd. But like Black Ops is like you just want to keep playing the campaign over and over again, so you can try to get a different outcome at the
Yeah.
Bro, I always go back to the Black Ops campaign just to go do the fucking Thunder Gun Easter egg.
end.
Like I'm not
See,
gonna lie
there's
to
so
you,
many
I'll
like
do that
there's so
just-
many like things in that game too that like they just hide in there, and you're like, oh yeah,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
cool.
Look at the
Yeah,
Thunder
it was so
Gun.
cool. Yeah, it was amazing. Thunder gun in the campaign, you're just like so broken and unfair. But
No,
it's a thunder
no,
gun.
no, I like a lot actually. The very first Call of Duty.
I never played any of the Call of Duties before Call of Duty 4.
I played a little bit of 3. That's because Edmund on the original Xbox 360 he had like a little demo of it. And that was it. And I think it was like the beginning. It's where they push you over the wall. You're like in a cemetery and you're killing people. I don't fucking
All right, we have to. I'm gonna look this up actually.
Christian.
Which was the best in y'all's
Oh.
opinion?
What were you saying, Alex?
That's
Oh.
what.
I'll ask you in a second.
What is the best home screen for the 360 in your opinion?
The best home screen?
Yes, because I always have this like nostalgic thing of like that one that had it was bluish and he had like the
I
different
remember
tabs
that.
go down and everything. So,
I
like,
remember
between
that.
red and all that. That was just like that was the best home screen I've ever had, ever. Like the best best menu screen ever.
For me, it was the gray one.
The gray one, like the very first
Yeah.
one.
No.
The
'Cause I got
the very first one were slides that would pop up
Could-
from the side.
Because it's kind of like similar to what it is now, I think, on the 260.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I grew up with because we didn't get an Xbox until way later on.
I think for me the one was like I've had
No,
to pull
this
up a
is-
picture because I couldn't think of like.
You know, I'm about to, yeah, see if I can see.
Yeah, there was one where it was like, it had like a whole bunch of. So I know which one Alex
Right.
is talking about. Oh, actually, yeah, this.
So, in my opinion, this dashboard right here was the best.
Yeah, that's the one
This
I was
is
thinking
this
about,
is the
yes.
dashboard I liked the most.
Yes, that's
It
exactly
was
what I
so
thinking
great.
about.
But
I
I
don't
also remember the OG one too. Do y'all remember this one? The
No.
very first one that came on your Xbox?
Nope.
I had an Xbox Arcade, so it was like the cheapest Xbox you could get, basically.
Yeah, same.
And this is what it came on it, like preload. Ew, what is this? Ew, get off my screen! Ah. This was the thing that came with it, and it was. I feel like this was so simple and great. This one right here. This is peak. This is the best main menu I've ever used before.
Yes, you get your
You know
got a
what?
shot of your avatar, dude.
Yes, like you see your
Okay,
game
you
right
know
there,
what?
your avatar right there, and then you go to the next one, you have like your games that are downloaded and everything. Like it was so great.
I think I remember seeing that one for a bit.
Bro, remember
remember-
when you used to buy shit for your avatar to make him pimped out as fuck?
Yes, dude, I had
Oh,
so much, I had
yeah.
all this, I had all this Call of Duty stuff for my avatar. I remember I'd beg my mom for like Microsoft points, so I could get stuff for my avatar alone.
Same. I had a fucking mystery box that I love, dude.
Like I had like the one with the UAV would fly around you, and then I don't know, my character, I pimped my character out so much. That's
Bro,
when I actually cared about your avatar.
I know. I fucking put my
You guys.
Assassin's Creed outfit and
And then
You
it
guys
went to
are
this.
revealing your age, dude. You said Microsoft points. You know how old that is?
Microsoft points.
Yeah,
dude.
dude, Microsoft points. Okay, okay. I have a story with Microsoft points. So I conned some people out of hacks.
You're one of those guys.
So this one little kid was like, "Hey, I'll give you everything on Call of Duty 4 if you pay me $20 in Microsoft points." So I'm like, "Okay," or 1,600 Microsoft points. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh wait, this picture here. This is this nostalgia right here." Anyways, so I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna go to Walgreens with my mom in a bit. I'll buy some then." And so he gives me the hacks or whatever, and I'm like, "All right, I'll pay the Microsoft points when I come back from Walgreens." And I never went to Walgreens. And
How could you do this, you scammer?
so they ended up messaging me. They're like, "Hey, you ever gonna give us those Microsoft points?" I was like, "Oh yeah, about that. My mom said I couldn't buy any." And they're like, "Well, well, we gave you the hacks already." I'm like, "Oh, well, you could take them away if you want." And they're like, "Well, we can't." And I was like, "Oh, well, oh
Oh,
well." Like, I don't know what you want me to do for you. This game's dead. I'm not gonna pay you $20 for a dead game.
that's funny.
This literally just triggered memories. Like getting on and seeing that, seeing your profile, and then you'd scroll up to see who was playing Modern Warfare 2, and be like, join their party and all that. It was so great.
Do y'all remember the beacons that were on the 360?
Whenever it would tell you like friends are playing.
Yeah,
Or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
pick
remember
3
that.
games.
I remember when they updated that, like whenever they went to, I was like, as a E3, and they're like, we're adding this to the 360 where you can see what friends are gonna be playing with the same game as you, and it'll pop up and all that. And I was like, that's cool. And I'd see everyone get on like Black Ops 2 or something. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't want to play with you.
Bro, yeah, I remember when it used to tell y'all like what people were watching on YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to put people on blast on Netflix or YouTube.
Yeah.
Yup.
Dude.
There's a particular friend that we have.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
Who? What happened?
Friend of ours that I put on blast because I saw
Watching
him
some
watching
questionable stuff.
watching some very questionable stuff.
Game of
That
the
was
year
fucking
edition.
hilarious.
Wow. I remember. Do you remember Zune?
Oh my fucking
Oh,
god! How you gonna do
Zune was good.
Zune was so great.
What
I
was
remember.
it?
I remember watching. I remember watching regular show episodes on Zune with my friends. It'd be like a little party. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
You can start a party on Zune and look at the little Microsoft thing too up there. Oh
yeah,
my
so
God.
Zune was
Like Netflix too.
You can watch, yeah, you'd be able to watch like actual shows and stuff on it, and
I
like
can't believe nothing has that feature. Or maybe
Alex,
Hulu, I think.
Alex.
Netflix used to have that feature in
So
general.
let me
Huh.
answer you. So Zune was a Microsoft-owned competitor for iTunes.
For iTunes.
Like, yeah, they made their own like little MP3 player. They had their own software,
Okay.
but I mean, it was good. Like
Yeah, look,
I
this
knew
is like the old little Zune things. Yeah, they had,
yeah, like I
little
knew
things.
someone that had a Zune, and I was like, damn, this is pretty impressive.
Yeah, like I thought if you had a Zune, like you're pretty bougie. That's like having an iPod.
Yeah, but I mean, ultimately it didn't go anywhere just because iPod
iPod.
obviously won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, it was a pretty good idea, and I think it was the superior one, but you know, people love their Apple.
Bro, I remember
Yeah.
I was so fucking happy when I was little and I got an MP3 player.
Oh,
Mhm.
same.
I'm trying to find the one I used to have. The
I
iPod.
didn't have enough money for iPod or any of that shit, so I just got like a off-brand MP3 player, and I was so fucking happy with it. It was
I remember getting I don't remember what variation of like Apple product it was. But it's like just the ones that only had music on it.
Generations of iPods.
You know what
My
I miss?
God.
It wasn't an iPod.
You know what
It
I
was
really
a
do miss about Xbox? Sorry, Alex. Continue. My bad.
This is the one I had right here.
mine was like the wider one, like the one to the left of it.
Oh, this one right here. I actually had this one. This is the original iPod, like how it has like all that. This
Yeah,
is
that's
Yeah.
the one I had.
This is the one I used to have. This little tiny small shitter one. It's so great.
Mhm.
And then I remember
That's-
when they. Oh, right here.
Isn't that called the iPod Nano? Yeah, iPod Nano.
That's the. I couldn't remember what it was called. A Nano.
And then there's the iPod Shuffle, which is
the little small shitter one.
the tiny
The one that
one.
It didn't even have a screen. Oh wait, these
Yeah, I
have
remember
screens.
that.
Oh look at that. That's
Oh wow.
they're still making them. Wow. Okay, this one has a whole touch screen and everything. But no, this is how I remember them.
Yeah, I remember those.
This is how I remember them. I was like, how would you know what song's playing? You don't like what?
You have to know the songs you're putting on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what? How would you
Well, it's called
know?
shuffle for a reason. It's just for you. It's just for music.
Literally always on shuffle. Yeah.
Yeah, I had this one too. I'm surprised they're still getting away with $150 on it, but I'm pretty sure some idiot will pay for it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
My
think-
cousin had this one that had the camera in it. And I was so jealous.
Oh really?
I think the main thing I miss about like Xbox though, like going back to that a little bit, was like the indie games and stuff like that that you
Oh
have.
my god.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Castle Mine Z.
yes, like fucking.
Castle Miner.
I made a game with zombies in it. That's the one I'm always gonna think back to.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
y'all don't know. What do y'all know about this game right here? Total Miner Forge.
No,
Y'all,
Never played it.
did y'all ever play this game?
I did
No.
not.
This is okay. So this is my Minecraft before Minecraft was ever on Xbox. The
Uh-huh.
only enemy in this game were these spiders,
Ew.
What the heck?
and they had like a little counter how low you could go in the name of your world and everything. Dude,
Oh.
I would keep up on this game like if it was like religiously. They had so many updates on this game, and then as soon as they imported Minecraft to the 360, they just released multiplayer for this game. So it was pretty sad that they never really got its glory. Look at that! Look how happy this guy is. Total Miner 1.8 is here. Look how happy this guy is. They had
I think-
Rube. What?
The reason it didn't get big is because Minecraft was, Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah, you can't beat Minecraft. But this game was so fun. I 1,000,000+ sales. Look at that.
Bro, did y'all ever play what was it, the Impossible game or something like that?
Oh
Dude, I
yeah,
love
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did that in school.
I made a YouTube video actually.
What?
Oh, can we
Yeah.
find it?
What?
No, y'all can't find it. I could find it myself because I have it privated to
Ye-
myself. But
Hey, send us a link.
but I can most definitely, if I wanted to go to YouTube, I could find the video. Here, I'm not gonna play it for y'all, but
Why not?
because
What a scumbag.
my videos here, yeah. So I have the Impossible
Yeah,
game.
that's right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's private.
I have 190 views on it.
What the fuck?
Wait,
I
is this
have-
literally just you
Dang.
recording your screen with like a
It's me
phone?
No, I used the old laptop and I pointed it to the screen. I just recorded it.
Jesus.
And Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. And look, Homefront 2 or Homefront gameplay. Sorry, I skipped the
You-
part and did not do so well. Please subscribe to
Please
my friends
subscribe.
Dark Blaze. So Dark Blaze is AJ, by the way, and I don't know who New Guy in Sims is. I think that was like my friend Saul. I didn't add a description on this one. May look laggy. Sorry, we'll fix sometime. Please subscribe. Look, if you ever, my gamer tag is what the free 97. Oh my god,
Damn.
this is
That
this
gamer
is-
tag.
Hey, you gotta show us later.
maybe. Maybe
No,
I'll show
not
y'all.
maybe. You gotta.
You gotta play it now
So
for the
I got
viewers.
copyright claimed on this one. It may be eligible. Damn, I can't even put it up. I get a copyright claim. I got 1 like on this one. Look at that.
Damn.
Woo!
now.
100%.
Bro,
100%
I used to
like
play that
this.
shit like all the time, and I get so mad because Edmund would complete them, but I couldn't, and I fucking hated it so much.
Dude, I could beat the first one easy peasy, but the second game or Impossible Game 2 was so hard for me.
There was another one that I had in my mind, but I cannot fucking remember it for some reason. Maybe it'll come back later.
It's pretty
Right
fun.
now it's later. Do you have it in mind?
Maybe a little bit later.
That's
give you
what we
one
said
more later.
earlier.
Like he's always moving the goalposts.
Always moving the goalposts.
Listen,
Always moving the
if we
goalpost.
could get to 50 subscribers, I'll unprivate this video.
All right. You know what?
Uh,
You know what? I think the viewers.
I think I spelled impossible wrong.
Yeah, you
remember
did.
possible.
You know, this is an audio podcast. Why are you showing video?
No, I'm showing y'all. It's not for
Okay.
This is
it's not for
video.
the view. I'm trying to help y'all.
Wait, are
but
you recording
just
it
like
or?
thoughts?
Yeah,
your head.
it's video.
Okay. Okay, good. Because then you could use it for reference later to put pictures.
Been about the hour. Think it's time that we wrap it up.
I have something waiting for me out there, and it rhymes with olive.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it just rhymes with olive.
Okay. Anyway.
Is it garden?
Yeah,
Yeah, I knew it.
can't wait for it.
Well, rhymes with olive.
Yeah.
All Alrighty.
Oh.
Well,
Ligma.
unfortunately, it is about that time, ladies and gentlemen, that we must kind of part ways. Like I said before already, 25 sorry, cannot speak. 25 subscriber stream, or not stream. Well, yeah, stream. Coming whenever. I'll make sure to put a date somewhere on the description, or I'll update it on the Instagram page, which you could definitely go down there and follow. I know we haven't been active on it. That's because I forgot to log in. I'm pretty sure I'll find it.
Oh my gosh.
This madman.
But other than that, make sure you guys comment down below, especially from the beginning, whatever Alex said to comment down below. I completely forgot already. Oh, there.
Is it first
For Christian,
Christian's
yeah.
question, open-ended
yeah,
question?
his open
Yeah.
question. Any urban legends that you guys have that scared y'all? Any indie games or any Xbox 360 nostalgia that y'all may have? Just write it down there in the comments below.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We're interested in reading some of them, which nobody will probably write anything, but still, hey. Yeah, I'm
It's
just putting
okay.
it out there for y'all.
We're putting it out there for them if they want to. If they don't,
only
you know
if
what?
they want.
It's okay to be
That's
shy.
fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to be shy.
So Isaac, Alex, Dimitri, Christian, any of y'all want to say anything to the subscribers before we go?
Nothing.
Please like the video.
Please don't
Stay
get
hydrated.
I don't want to upload this on YouTube.
Stay hydrated, like Dimitri said.
Stay
Yeah.
hydrated.
Be good to each other.
Yes. Basic rules, you know?
Don't break any laws.
Unless you